Hey, my loves, it's your girl Corey Love here, back with another Carefree Cinema conversation. If this is your first time, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're a returning guest, welcome. If you're a returning guest, thanks for rocking with me. I'm going to go ahead and bring on our Instagram audience so that they can be a part of this conversation as well. And if you're viewing on Instagram, hit that arrow, share this out with your audience. Tell them to come on in while I have an amazing conversation with none other than Kennedy Williams. I call her Winnedy Killiams out of Houston, Texas. She is upcoming actress award winner. She's amazing, and I'm just so excited to have her on the show tonight. So if you don't know her, you're gonna get to know her tonight. So let's go ahead and welcome on in Kennedy. Hey
Hi,
Kennedy.
how are you?
I am well, and you?
I'm doing great.
Thank you so much for being a part of the show. If you want, you could go ahead and introduce yourself briefly.
Yeah, my name is Kennedy Williams. I am based in Houston, Texas currently. Um, I've been in the film industry for about a little over a year now. I've been acting for a while. I started my acting career in theater when I was about 13 years old in middle school, and I took a big hiatus because I felt like it was just I enjoyed it, but I felt like it was an unrealistic kind of
Mm,
goal. So I just kind of took a break from it once I got to high school, and then got back into it, like I said, about a year ago, but this time into film, which I actually think I prefer. But yeah, since then I've been doing I've had a couple of lead roles supporting, just
mhm.
trying to get in work where I can.
Yes, for sure. I mean, you said a couple. You've been in quite a few, and you're doing an amazing job.
Thank
First of
you.
all, congratulations on winning the 2023 Corey Love Show Top 12 Upcoming Actress Award. That's so amazing.
Thank
Um,
you.
you're loved. Everybody just was, your people's voting for you, girl. How
Yeah.
did you feel when you found out that you won?
I felt like I was surprised actually because I'm like, it was 12 other people. Okay, I'm just starting in the film
Mhm.
industry, like, and you have like a pretty nice following. So I'm like, it's anybody can win anyway.
Yeah.
Like, so honestly, when I won, I felt like it kind of reassured me that, like you said, I do have a village of people who are in support of me. And, I know I have a lot of people that love me, but they just really showed out with that. So I felt very blessed, excited. That was my first award. So I'm thankful to have it been with Corey. So.
That's good. Thank you. I like that. And now you said growing up, you did theater and you felt the need to transition from theater to film. You did say too that it wasn't just hitting for you anymore. Is there any particular reason why you feel like it wasn't that?
So it wasn't like it wasn't hidden for me. It just wasn't because going into high school is like a big shift from middle school to high school. So I'm like, what do I want to do? What do try to navigate like what I feel like will fit me best. So I just kind of like I enjoyed theater, but like I said, I just was like, okay, well, how far can I really take this? Like,
Okay.
it just didn't seem realistic to me. So going from theater to film, as a lot of people know, my mom is an actress as well, and she kind of just encouraged me to audition for a film in 2022. She was like,
Mm,
I feel like this role fits you great. Like, I think you could really get this part. And I mean, it's like, what do I have to lose? So I did
mm,
it and got the part. And from there, I really enjoyed being on set and the whole aspect of film itself. I'd love to do another play and get into theater again, like just to hone my craft more. But I think film is kind of what
where
I'm
you want
leaning
to be at?
towards. Hmm.
Okay, okay. How do you choose the roles that you audition for?
So at first, I was just auditioning for whatever I fit. Like, okay, I'm this age, the
Yeah,
ethnicity, like I
yeah.
would just audition. But now lately, I've just been kind of like setting more boundaries for myself as far
Mm,
as what light I want people to see me in. Um, Not only that, but I've also been kind of trying to lean more towards younger. roles just
Okay.
because I feel like once I go older, it's kind of hard to get casted for the younger roles, and I think I have a very
Uh,
youthful face, so I kind of want to just take advantage of that and look for more maybe student type of roles, somebody's daughter probably, um, things like that. I feel like I'll have my time to get older, and I'll audition for those
right.
roles when the time comes. But
When that time comes, you'll do it.
yeah,
But right now, listen, I still look young, baby,
right.
which is a good thing. You probably will
Yeah.
be able to play younger roles for a while. You
Hmm.
never know. Now you in the film Bissonette. If you guys have not seen Bissonette, check it out on Tubi. It's an amazing film about a young lady who kind of had to do what she had to do to survive, and that was played by none other than Miss Williams here. And this is unknown to a lot of people, but this does occur a lot for young ladies in different cities. How did you prepare for that role? Because it was very um I would say, to me it would have been tough. How did you prepare for that?
So, I the role when I got the role, I actually got it pretty last minute. I got it at like the very last table read we had before we started shooting because I was supposed to
Mhm.
play a completely different role, and things just happened to where the director ended up asking me if I liked to play the lead, and so I felt like I didn't have too much time. I kind of had to decide, is this a role that I want to play, like, because you know what comes with Bissonette and what I would have to, the type of character I would have to portray. So that kind of, I had to make a decision quick on that, and then actually preparing itself, I kind of just had to like put myself for a lot of the scenes into like a really dark space because my character was going through a lot of things between school and her mom and
Mhm.
just life in general. So just trying to like think of like situations that I feel like could resonate with me and Drea slash Candy, who was the character that I played, really helped. So it's a little hard sometimes because I felt like once you prepare for that role and once you get into that headspace, it's sometimes a little hard to get out.
And I
But
know.
it was still very fun to do. So
Now, for those that may not know what's Bissonnet, if they're not familiar with Texas, just tell us a little bit about what Bissonnet is. I know in Miami we have an area called Biscayne or 79th, and that's
hmm,
where those things occur. So tell them a little bit
yeah.
about Bissonnet.
Yeah, Bissonnet. I feel like everybody has their own Bissonnet. It's
Yeah,
like a stroll. So,
yeah.
it consists of street workers. A lot of things happen on Bissonnet that should not be happening. It's everybody in Houston. If you're from Houston, you know what Bissonnet is, and it's not always a positive connotation that comes with it. So, yeah.
Yeah. Y'all got it because y'all know. Listen, if you're
Mhm.
viewing and you have a business where you live, drop it in the comments. You just check it out and see. Not like to go there, but just to find
Right.
out.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Now you played a best friend. You played a student. You played a street worker. Which one was I guess I would say the most fun, and which one was the hardest? I'm guessing this and that was the hardest.
Yeah, that was the hardest. Like I said, had some very heavy scenes, emotionally in Bissonnet.
Mhm.
I would say it was honestly probably, I don't want to say it was the most fun one as well because I want to pick something else, but it really was the most fun one for me just because of everybody on set that I got to meet. The scene, even when I didn't like as many hard scenes as I had, there were some lighthearted ones that I feel like watching it now, I'm like, I can look back and laugh at it.
Mhm.
But I feel like my if I had to pick another one, I would say probably Killer Zaddy because
Mhm.
I got to play a more lighthearted role. The friend that kind of just don't really care about nothing and convinces her best friend to do everything that she should not be doing. Like,
That
you
life.
know, so that was fun tapping
Fun.
into that.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. I really did. Guys, if you're just tuning in tonight, we're having a K-Free Cinema conversation, as you already know, with Kennedy Williams. I keep always in my head about to say Wendy because of your Instagram,
I
but it
know.
is Kennedy. Kennedy Williams.
Yeah, everybody always tells me I need to change my Instagram handle
No, it's cute.
because
I think it's so dope. It
I
is
can't
so
let it go. I've had it since middle
no.
school. I'm like,
For real? Oh my gosh.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't
Yeah.
take but she is an upcoming actress. Well, she's an actress actually out of Houston, Texas. She's been in many different films. My new BFF, Killer Zaddy, this and that, just to name a few. She does have others that are coming out. She'll tell you a little bit about that shortly. So if you're not already following, make sure you follow her on Instagram at Winity K. Killiams and on IG, and then on Facebook, follow her at Kennedy Williams. Okay. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section. And also on Instagram, someone asked, was this a Monet film? Which
Which one?
one?
I
Which
mean,
one?
most of the films that I've done so far have been a Denise Monet film.
Yes.
So,
Mariah says, go, Ken.
oh, hey, Mariah.
Yes. Let me tell them, drop your questions, y'all. I'm sure you have questions. For her. And again, if you're not already following, make sure that you follow her. And okay, so let's get right back on into it, guys. I'm gonna tell you, when I first saw Bissonette, that was the first role that I've seen you play that I recognized, like, oh my God, like, yo, this is crazy. Cause when I look at that film, it's like, how can she do this? This must be hard. And I say, I gotta meet you all the time. I'm talking to your mom, and then realize,
Aww.
I'm like, that's hard. That's your. Then I found out your brother is the one who went viral on Good
Mm-hmm.
Morning America.
Oh, for
Oh,
his graduation.
yes,
Yeah.
I know some
Yeah.
famous people. So that was really, really dope. Now, you've acted with a lot of Houston greats. And so what other, I don't want to say just Houston greats, but like what other independent actors would you fit, male and female, you would definitely love to have a role with?
So uh this person firstly would be because I feel like this is somebody that I could learn from. And there she's in Houston as well, so it's like at some point I would hope that it's doable. I feel like we can work together at some point. So
So,
it would probably be D Hill. Um
okay.
and another person I would say Dakari from
All
he
right. The
produced the
Hooper.
Hooper, yes. So I've seen great work from the both of them. I
Mhm.
feel like I could
Definitely.
play different types of, characters with the both of them. It would probably be, I'm sure it would be a very fun set to be on. So
That'll be cool. D Hill, if you're watching and you hear this, get with my girl, okay? Make sure you get with her. Well, let me have to DM you.
yes.
Some pictures from that
Yeah.
premiere that we went to. Just kidding. I don't have pictures. Make sure you check out my girl. If you're watching and you know D Hill, let her know, hey, you have some young people growing up that want to, you're a role model of. They want to see you, okay? They want to work with you. Make sure you share this out with her. Someone asked, Helen asked, what was the most challenging part of playing your role in Bissonette? I know that you answered it already, but maybe she's just jumping on. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, that's a good question. So specifically, the most challenging parts would be um the intimate scenes. The like that was very new to me.
Okay.
So yeah, that was definitely the hardest part. It's not really something you can prepare for. So
Yeah. I
you just
know.
have to kind of get it done and
Keep it
but yeah.
moving. Okay. Yeah, she said she just jumped on. She said, I feel that as well. If you guys don't know, Helen is also a podcaster out of Texas. So you got to check her out on Instagram. Helen, drop your name. I know it's like Miss Blue is entertainment. I don't want to say it wrong. Drop it so I can share. Hey, Yana, your mom's on.
Hey Ellen, hey mama.
Thanks for jumping on. Let me make sure. I gotta go back and forth on the screen. So my support. No, I don't want to say little. My My assistants aren't here with me tonight. But all right, now yesterday, Miss Blue Radio Show, and that's MZ
Mm.
LU
Yes,
Radio
yes.
Show. Check her out as well. Y'all know I'm gonna promote everyone that comes on and jump on that's supporting me. All right. Now, yesterday was the love day, Valentine's, and all that cute, sweet stuff. So I don't know if you have a Valentine's, but if you do or don't, either way,
Hmm.
where did you go, or where would be your ideal like place for your Valentine to take you?
I didn't go anywhere. I did make a little dinner for my mom. Didn't have a Well, she was my Valentine, so I did have
Ah,
Valentine's.
yeah.
So, where I would go if I did have a Valentine would be probably it's this restaurant in Houston called Juliet. It kind of gives like a movie theater type of theme, like but like a old school movies, like
Mhm.
the signs at the front and the
Aw,
posters, and then the inside is like pink and red roses, so it kind of still gives the Valentine vibes at the same time. But yeah, I
I
probably
want to go there when I come.
yes, you have to. It's gotten a lot of good reviews. I've heard the food is really good too. It's just a little tad expensive, but
Oh, okay, okay. That's
yeah,
cool. You gotta try some things sometimes. Spend that money.
yeah.
You only when they say yo. Yana says, "Hey, Helen, I love you. You guys, Helen, I love you back. Yeah, she made you steak, girl. How was and lobster? Oh,
Hmm.
how was
Made her
it?
whole little dinner.
So you could throw down because I know your mom could throw down.
I can a little bit. I don't like to wash dishes, so I don't do it too much. But I think I can follow a recipe and doctor it
Get
up
it
to
done.
make it something. So.
Make it work. Make it work.
Hmm.
Okay. And Helen has a question. This is a great question. I love it. She said she cooked like a mom. Where do you see yourself in 2 years? I'm sorry, it was Yana, not Helen.
Um, in 2 years, as far as acting goes, I see myself hopefully not in Houston anymore. I want to move somewhere where I can, pursue it seriously, which you can do that in Houston, but I definitely think it's limitless to where what you can do and where you can go. So, um, maybe Atlanta or LA.
Okay.
Um, I wouldn't even mind like still being in the independent film industry. I just want to act full time. It's
Got you.
not really a certain like level I see myself being at, but if I can pay the bills simply through
Mhm.
this craft that I enjoy doing so much, that would be a blessing. So
Yeah. That's true. I like how you said that. You want to still do it, but you just want to be able to solely focus on that. That's a good
right.
one.
Mhm.
Helen says, ladies, thoughts on being single for Valentine's. Social media made a frenzy for the single people. I feel like it's the most peace I ever had in a long while. How do you feel about that?
I agree. I feel like it's very easy to like when you're single on Valentine's to kind of just be like a little bitter and a little upset or
Mhm.
but honestly it's like it's not even about being in a relationship. It's just about love in general. So I felt
Yeah.
like very grateful for the people that I have in my life, that do love me, and honestly just looking forward to when I have a man I can celebrate Valentine's with. Like I wasn't yeah, I was feeling pretty good about it. I felt like you gotta it's what you make it. So
And I like that. It is what you make it. Yes, I agree. Loving yourself and your loved ones.
yes.
We have another question from Instagram from Nessa. She says, what's your favorite movie genre to act in?
That's a good one. I
Mhm.
would say I love a good like mystery. It doesn't have to be like it doesn't have to be like a thriller like with too much like violence going on, but like mystery, drama, something
Mhm.
where I'm kind of figuring out I'm on my toes until the end of the movie.
Okay.
That's what I would enjoy watching and doing. But as of now, I will kind of want to get into comedy, just because I want to show a little more range. I think I've done a
Okay.
lot of very heavy characters. So that's kind of what I'm looking forward to in the future.
Okay. I like that. I like that. Okay. You guys are dropping these things. Nessa says, I love the lip combo, Kennedy.
Thank you, thank you. I actually have what I use right here.
Let's see. Share. Do share, honey.
It's literally beauty supply, like beauty supply brown lip liner and beauty
Okay.
supply clear lip gloss. So
Okay.
I just overline my lips a little
Listen,
more.
that's old school, honey.
Yeah.
That's old school. I love it.
Yeah.
Helen says she can definitely see you in comedy. Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
That's it. I feel like you will have range. Like I think you will do good at anything that you do.
Yes. I would love to do something like dry humor type of like insecure and like that would be that type of vibe. I would love that.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. If you still have any other questions, make sure you drop them. So we talked about her Valentine being just at peace is great. If you're just tuning in and you've missed out a lot, I mean, we had an amazing conversation. Definitely watch this replay. And again, if you're not already following her, follow her on Instagram at Wendy Killiams and on Facebook at Kennedy Williams.
It's like a tongue twister.
It's a tongue twister, exactly. Yeah, she's definitely a natural. I really feel. I mean, she did this and that like it was nothing. Killer Zaddy being a best friend was funny too because you was ready to what?
Yeah, I'm like,
That was good. And now we know that you've been in many films, and and we know that you have some in the making. What can we look forward to in the next 3 months? But before you answer that, what's your nickname?
what's my nickname? Oh, my nickname is Kinderella. So
Aw,
that's my email that I use anytime I have to use a username for something. Kinderella. But
okay.
my mom gave that to me because when I was younger, the story is that I told her I wanted to be like Cinderella when I grew up, and she, the whole have your own identity. Like you can be your own person. You could be Kinderella.
Oh,
So that's kind of how
wow.
I adapted that name and just stuck with it from there.
I like that. I
Yeah.
like that. That's huge. That's a good meaning. That's good.
Yes. Hmm.
Yes, Helen, it is so sweet. And it's stuck with you. That's amazing.
mm.
So what can we look forward to in the next 3 months?
So recently I've done a film with the same director of Bissonnette. He produced his first film called Dark Summer. I don't know, it might premiere in the next 3 months, but I don't know if it's going to be released on streaming platforms by that time. But I'm really excited about that. Play the lead's love interest, which was a fun role to play. And I'm doing my first faith-based film in April called Want Love, which I'm
Mm,
very excited about
okay.
because I think that'll definitely it'll bring a whole new light for me to acting and my reason behind this craft and everything like that. So I'm excited for that. Other than that, don't have honestly too much going on. I had this conversation with my mom yesterday. I'm really trying to focus on like investing in myself
Yeah.
and doing what I need to do to make that move to, like I said, to eventually be out of Houston. So I'm trying to take acting classes. I'm trying to get my headshots. I'm trying to get my reels together.
Yeah.
I'm trying to just get everything in line for the bookings. And if in the meantime, if things come to me, then
You gonna work it.
that's a blessing. So yeah.
All right. I'm every time I look over here, I'm looking at Instagram too. So
Oh no, you're good.
good. If you could have a celebrity narrate your life story, who would it be? Ooh, I like that question. I'm gonna have to steal that,
This
Helen.
is a good one. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Let me think, cause it's a couple.
You said it's a couple.
I think just because this is somebody I watched growing up, and I think that she has like a very lighthearted side to her, but also like, you know, she can get a little serious from what I've seen of like her out of her acting. I would
Mm,
say probably China Anne McClain
mm,
from she's I watched her in a lot of Disney shows and
mm.
you know, so I if I had to have somebody portray my life story, I'll probably pick her. And I
Pick
don't even know if she's into if she really does any projects that much anymore, but
her. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't know who I'm thinking, but I know. Oh yeah.
yeah, she's the one from Daddy's
Oh
Little Girl.
yes,
Hmm.
yes. Good choice. That's a good choice. I can see that for sure. Um, hey Emery, thanks for tuning in again, guys. If you have any questions, drop your question. I'm done with all my questions, just waiting on y'all questions, and I'm about to play my game. So if y'all ain't got no more, we're gonna keep it moving. All right, you ready?
I'm ready. I'm scared.
No, don't be scared. This is gonna be fun. I'll make it fun. All right. So, and those of you that are tuning in, Helen, I already got your question down. Thank you for sharing. That's a very good one. I'm gonna use that again.
Hmm.
All right. So we're gonna get a little deeper.
Okay.
And so, there's like this thing where people say 21 questions, and
Hmm.
I'm not gonna ask 21 questions, but
Right.
I am gonna ask 10 questions,
Okay.
and you can respond. You ain't gotta explain or nothing unless you feel led to explain, but you don't have to. Okay. Um, yeah, that's it. You
Okay.
ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So, of all the personal questions I could ask you, what's one question you would not want me to ask?
Hmm. Tell me about your love life experience from start to finish.
Don't ask me that.
I have a lot of things I'm
Okay,
ashamed of.
okay, we
Not
won't
ashamed, but a
ask.
lot of things that I had to learn from.
Okay. Shoot, we all did, huh?
Still learning. I'm young, yeah.
That's
So,
all right.
hmm
Who's your celebrity crush?
Keith Powers.
Hmm. I look him up.
Yes. You know who Keith Powers is.
Or probably,
He
probably his.
he
I
was in the New Edition movie. What else was he
don't think
in?
I've seen that.
You haven't seen it?
No,
You
I don't.
gotta watch it. I had a lot of crushes from that movie, but Keith Powers topped it. Mm.
Okay. If you were an ice cream, what flavor would you be?
Mm. I This is not my favorite flavor ice cream, but I feel like I'll be strawberry.
Okay.
Yes.
What you little feisty girl? What's the difference? I mean, what's the first thing you do in the morning besides praying and brushing your teeth?
Besides those two, mm, what is the first thing I do in the morning? I check my emails. I log in to work because I work from home,
Okay.
and I pray and brush my teeth. That-
Okay.
I open
If
my
you
Bible app as well, so but that's
okay,
part of my prayer. So
prayer.
yeah.
If you could travel in a time machine, which year would you travel to?
Hmm. I'm gonna say the 80s.
The 80s? Aw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you could be a part of a TV family show, which one would you choose?
Hmm.
I would do Family Matters.
That's a good one. I'm like, I was thinking either that or Fresh Prince.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
I like that one too.
Those will probably be the top two.
Too. Even
Mhm.
Full House. I
Full House, I
don't,
love Full House, but
I
I
know.
don't the reboot that they did. I'm like, I
Don't
can't get
like
into it. It's not the
at
same.
all.
It's not the
Mm-mm.
same.
That sometimes you just need to leave things in the past. That's it.
Hmm.
What's your favorite movie you would watch over and over and over?
Ooh, it's like I know I'm gonna be mad because I'm gonna think about what movie I'm thinking of later on. Uh, it's a movie. I'm gonna say this just because I recently binge watched the whole uh sequel again, but Hunger Games is like
Oh, I
my
haven't watched that.
really. I loved Hunger Games
I
when I
just feel
was
like I
younger.
can't get into it.
What'd you say?
I feel like I can't get into it.
Oh, Colombiana. That's what I was. Yes,
Ooh, good
yes.
one. That's a
That's
good
the one I
one.
was gonna
That's
mention.
a
So.
good one.
Mhm.
Um, what else? So, okay, here's the last one. So, in honor of the newly released film Marley, which is a
Mhm.
story about the reggae legend Bob Marley,
Mhm.
if you could meet him, what would you ask him or say to him?
The person that played him,
No, Bob Marley.
Bob Marley. Oh, oof. I probably would just ask him for his best piece of advice in life, honestly, because I'm sure that is a man full of wisdom.
Yes.
And
Aw. I like that. Oh, that is good. That's a good
mhm.
one. Yeah, your mom's funny. All right, guys. As always, you already know tonight we had an amazing carefree cinema conversation with Kennedy Williams out of Houston, Texas. She is available for bookings. Okay,
I am.
check her out, and she's willing to travel.
I
And
am.
is, is there anything you would like to leave the audience with tonight?
Um, just thank you guys for watching. If y'all tuning in and um continue doing what you're doing. Never give up. Honestly, if you have your eye on a goal, keep going towards it. Like that's what we all got to do. And if it's better to say, I saw this quote today as well. It's better to say oh well than what if. So keep doing what you're
Oh,
doing. Keep
I
pushing.
like that. I like that. That's a good one.
Yes.
Oh, I'm taking that advice too, honey. Helen
Thank you,
said,
Helen.
yeah, okay, you saw it. Good. Yes, thank
Yes.
you. That's amazing. All right, guys. So you hear that. Make sure that you follow your dreams. And it's better to say, oh, well, than to say,
What if?
what if? I love
Hmm.
that. Good.
Yes.
All right. Make sure again, guys, that you follow her. Again, she's available for bookings. Just follow her on either platform. Send her a DM, and she'll get back to you. She does check her emails like a lot better than I do. So that's an amazing thing. But I think that's an acting thing. Like y'all
I'm
don't play
always
that.
checking my emails.
Yes, they don't want to miss right. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, if you're not already following, follow Kennedy. If you're not already following me, make sure you follow me and tune in Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Carefree Cinema Conversation with some of the amazing individuals in Black independent film. On this Tuesday coming up, I will be doing live monologues again with Shamila Beslow. So grab and get your best monologue and come on. It's going to be live. We're going to be on about an hour and a half. We'll just be waiting for y'all to jump on. So we're always looking for sponsors for the show. Don't look at it as you're just being a sponsor for the show. You're also selling yourself to my audience and everybody else that shares it out. So check out my website, www.thecoreyloveshow.com. And if you would like to become a sponsor, hit that button and become a sponsor. If you would like to promote your film, your premiere, your casting calls, anything film related, you can also visit the website or shoot me a DM. And y'all already know I'm your girl, Corey Love. This is the Corey Love Show, Carefree Cinema Conversation. So, guidance, blessings, and love, everyone. Good night.
Bye.